Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the fourth race in the 2020 NRSL Jerky Pro Truck Series season. We're gearing up for 38 laps of action here at Auto Club Speedway in what is surprisingly the debut race at this track for the Truck Series. The Truck Series has never come to Auto Club. I'm actually surprised I've never scheduled Auto Club for this series. So this is going to be interesting to watch, not just for you guys, but for me as well, because I have not run a Truck Series event on this track since my Neymar days, and it's been about 3 years, going on 4 years, since said Neymar times, at least with the Neymar Truck Series I ran. Anyways, to tonight's race here. It's a doubleheader weekend once again for the Trucks and the Cup Series, and the Cup Series will also be running their race under the lights. It'll be the first night race for the Cup Series tomorrow. Now to the Truck Series. Fastest in practice was Audra Baranowska. She starts 21st. And fastest in happy hour was your 2019 Truck Series champion Logan York. He starts in 28th, but starting position probably won't be a big concern because draft is going to play a big role in tonight's race here at Auto Club. So going to be interesting to see what happens. But anyways, to the starting lineup on the pole is rookie Elijah Gordon. And starting to his outside is second-year driver Delon Ibrahimian. In row 3, we've got rookie Greg Torres and second-year driver Adam Flickinger. Row 3 are rookies Cole Baker and Lucas Catano. Row 4 is Jack James and Casey Nanaka, who's been doing very well in Cup. And in row 5, we've got Bradley Ream and Cody Rhodes. So 38 laps of action here from Auto Club. Now, 2 weeks ago, we were at Rockingham Speedway where Donovan Cage captured his second career victory. Now, I was looking at the all-time wins list the other day, and there are a handful of drivers at 3 career wins. I do not have the wins list up. I forgot to put it up again. I will be sure to have it up for the next race, which is in a few weeks at the Dodge Motordrome. But anyways, Donovan Cage got the win, and he catapulted himself up to 23rd in points. Meanwhile, Andrew Rich climbed to 6th in points. He won back at Daytona. Henry Sanford is currently your points leader. As we're awaiting the command to fire engines, we'll get to the rest of the point standings once we've received that call, and here it is. So the trucks will peel off of pit road, and now let's get to the rest of your point standings. As a reminder, the top 12 winners, full-time winners at that, will make the playoff grid. So right now, Henry Sanford leads the points by a point over Lucas Catano. RJ Bishop is third, Colt Hudson fourth, Baranowski is fifth, Andrew Rich is in sixth, Jeff Toledo seventh, Jack James in eighth, LJ Toledo ninth, Leland Fief is 10th, Matthew Logan 11th, and Bradley Ream is 12th. However, Bradley Ream does not have a win, while Donovan Cage, who is in the top 25 in points, does. So that makes Cage currently on the playoff grid, while Ream is one spot out, a point behind Matthew Logan. The points are very tight right now. Currently the worst driver in the point standings who's made every attempt, or every race, is Casey Nanako, all the way down in 45th with only 24 points to his name so far this season. Toby McCoy, Cole Baker, and Max Anderson are also doing poorly. They could possibly turn that around tonight. All it takes is one W and you catapult yourself up. Donovan Cage was at the bottom of the points until he won at Rockingham 2 weeks ago. Now all he has to do is stay inside the top 25 as we are green from Auto Club, and we're going to leave this baby up right here just to see what kind of mile per hour speeds these trucks are going to hit tonight. You can see just the grip of the truck still accelerating down the straightaway. I forget if this is the same package from last year's event for the Cup Series or not. So far it does not appear to be. If it is the same package, the trucks would be using it as well. Anyways, lap 1 will be complete, and it'll be Elijah Gordon leading the field as Greg Torres sits in second. A Toyota 1-2 has 190 miles an hour for the trucks into turn 1. And we know it is difficult to make passes here. So tire strategy, tire saving, pit strategy, all of that's going to become a factor later down the line. But we should expect a one-stop from the Truck Series drivers tonight. Dylan Ibrahimian in third, Lucas Catano fourth, as Adam Flickinger is about to be put 3 wide by Bradley Ream for fifth, with Cole Baker to his outside. As Greg Torres will make a diving move into turn 1 for the race lead. Let's see what that bottom line is capable of. And Ibrahimian's going to make a move to the inside as well. He might try and make it 3 wide. And that's exactly what he does, but he didn't have the line, so Torres drops down in front of him as they're side by side for the lead. Torres and Gordon coming to lap 4. Torres will lead his first lap on the night as Adam Flickinger is trying to power his way by Catano for fourth. And he does just that, as now it's 3 wide for second, maybe 4 wide. Baker almost got the nose in on Adam Flickinger, and he'll actually get it on corner exit, as there's RJ Bishop moving his way up through the top 10. RJ Bishop appears to have a very fast truck, looking for his first career win. He is 4 wide on the bottom right now. Catano backs out, and that clears that situation. As we have gone clean and green for the first 4 laps, as Elijah Gordon looks to challenge back for the lead on Greg Torres. Meanwhile, RJ Bishop trying to move into fourth, and he does just that, as Ibrahimian's going to make a huge move here. Going into turn 3, it will almost be 3 wide for the lead. Gordon didn't have enough momentum. He backs out, and Ibrahimian can't get it to stick on the bottom. And wow, look at that move by Adam Flickinger. Move to the outside of Bishop coming off the corner. These trucks are moving everywhere. And we're only on lap 6. It's a super speedway-esque race, except you've got to lift, you've got to make the right moves. And you can't just flat-foot it around the whole racetrack. Gordon takes the lead back from Torres, as Ibrahimian's going to try another move for second. And, ooh, Torres got a little loose block in Ibrahimian. That might open the door for the 12 truck. But instead it's Adam Flickinger who's in fourth, looking for third. Bradley Ream in fifth. He's now 3 wide with Bishop and Cole Baker. Lucas Catano, Jack James behind, along with Cody Rhodes. Those are currently the top 10. As James Ellison's creeping up there from just outside in that Lowe's Pro Tools 48 truck. As Bradley Ream's going to make a move here on Ibrahimian, as Adam Flickinger is looking for third place. Gordon and Torres continuing to lead the pack, as tires are starting to fall off just a bit. It's only about 3/10 right now, as Torres makes another move for the lead. He's trying to take it back from Gordon again. Bradley Ream appeared to have the strong truck back at Sandy Flats, but he did not get it done due to pit strategy. Fitzwater, a part-time driver, came away with that W. Speaking of that part-time machine, Johnny Gardner's in it tonight, and he's not doing so well. He's only 32nd. How about 2019 champ Logan York? He started 28th, and he has fallen back. He's in 38th place right now. A correction moved him up to 36th at the line. As now Adam Flickinger might be trying to pass Torres to the outside, but here comes his teammate RJ Bishop to the inside. In fact, all the ThorSport trucks are right up here in the top 10. Jack James, RJ Bishop, and Adam Flickinger. And Adam Flickinger will move into second place. Elijah Gordon, though, is back in the race lead as the field battles behind them for position to pound their way towards the front. We'll be back, 9 laps complete, 29 to go. Who's going to win the inaugural Truck Series race here at Auto Club? We are back here at Auto Club. New race leader, it's Adam Flickinger, who made it by Elijah Gordon. James Ellison up the third. Battle for fourth between Greg Torres and Dylan Ibrahimian, and it is a dogfight to get into the top 10 and have a chance at getting to the race lead, as Gordon is fighting back again. This time on Adam Flickinger as James Ellison closes from the back. Ellison was the most consistent driver, one of the most consistent drivers last season, who did not make the playoffs. He finished 12th in overall points, but if you looked, or 12th in the points itself, but if you looked at total points accumulation, he was ranked 5th out of everyone. Hendrick signed him on as a development driver for Junior Motorsports. Here in the Truck Series, Ellison has been very adamant about staying a Truck Series driver until he feels he has shown he can run with the Cup Series as a rookie that won't be at the back of the field every week. And Elijah Gordon takes the lead back from Adam Flickinger as Ellison will move up to second. Donovan Cage has made it into the top 10. He's been closing in on the top 5. Jeremiah Dwayne has made it up here into the top 10 as well. He had one of the strongest trucks at Daytona but did not get the victory. Meanwhile, Lucas Catano has faltered back. He's all the way outside of the top 20. As no one has really lost the draft or the pack or anything. It's still 3 seconds from first to 42nd. So a very super speedway-esque race for the Truck Series drivers, as fall-off does continue to improve, as Ellison will make a move off of turn 4 for the race lead. Gordon will continue to lead the lap. Gordon has managed to remain up front as 2 other drivers, Greg Torres and Adam Flickinger, have led laps. And now it's 3 wide for the lead with him, Ellison, and Adam Flickinger. Now Torres making a move on Bradley Ream for position. 3 wide still, down the back straightaway. Into turn 3 they go. Ellison is able to pinch Flickinger. And pit stops are closing in. They're not that far away. Give it 5 laps, maybe more. But Ellison will get 1 bonus point at least here at Auto Club. But Adam Flickinger with the draft support will take the lead in the turn 1 as Donovan Cage is closing in on the bottom. RJ Bishop looking back towards the front of the field, as now Elijah Gordon is falling way back. And that 8 truck is driven by Charles Sanford tonight. There is no rookie in that 8 machine. He would be looking for a record-breaking 4th win. I believe he's currently tied with Dylan Young and maybe one other for 3 wins in series history. But once again, the top 2 single out. This time it's Flickinger and Ellison, as Elijah Gordon sits in 6th place. And you gotta wonder if pitting maybe just 1 lap later is going to be more worth it than pitting early due to the draft. You might gain a little bit, but even if the run is a lap longer than someone else, I really think tires are going to be what it comes down to, because fall off is about to hit a second. And Ellison will make another move there, as it is officially 1 second of fall off for the leaders, and the fastest time goes to the 92 of Jeremiah Duane, but how much of that is draft and raw speed? Ellison seems to have a pretty good truck. He just passed Adam Flickinger on the bottom all by himself. Donovan Cage is now up to third. Here comes Elijah Gordon. He's going to make it 3 wide. Actually, Flickinger's looking for the lead. Cage backs out, and they're side by side for a position each as Greg Torres sits single file in 5th. Cage and Ellison will have runs off of turn 4 as we're coming to lap 20. And the tire fall off is finally showing. We're not seeing as much 3-4 wide craziness near the front of the pack. Now, just as I say it, there's some 4 wide right there. But Bradley Ream's going to think better of it. He backs out in the middle of 1 and 2. Gordon fell back to 6th, but now he's moving right back towards the front here on lap 20. We'll be coming to 18 to go this time by. Are we closing in on pit stops at all? And how much of running at the front is going to determine when you have to pit. Right now, Ellison's in control of the lead. No one down pit road just yet. And it's a 3 wide single file top 3. And now RJ Bishop up to 4th. There's Keith Rich in the 21 truck. We have not talked about him a lot so far this season. It's his 4th season in the Truck Series. And he currently sits 24th in points. Ooh, Bradley Ream got really loose tight there. No, people are pitting. Adam Flickinger is going to be the first one down pit road. And the only one down pit road at that, so Adam Flickinger will pit by himself. We'll see if the fresher tires are really going to be worth it or not. He didn't pit with anyone, so he's going to have no draft support. But that was coming to 17 to go, so the shorter the run becomes for these other guys, the less time they will have to catch him on that fresh tire. Gordon's going to make a move for the lead here in the 3 on Ellison. But Ellison wants to pit. Gordon will back out for him. And it looks like the 54 of Nate Rogers will be one of the first ones to stay out, as everyone avoids any contact. It can get pretty dicey getting on the pit road, especially when everyone's tight like this. There's Adam Flickinger coming out of pit road now. The fight for the lead is on between Carter Friesen and Nate Rogers, who's running, I believe, his 2nd race of the season. Michael Markle's going to try and make a move here. Let me just double check. Yes, this is Nate Rogers' 2nd race. And I believe everyone else should be trying to come to pit road this time by. They're coming to 15 to go. And it looks like everyone but Casey Nanaka will be able to get down, so Nanaka will stay out. Will he have enough fuel? He really had to slow up. He's going to get a bonus point out of this, but unsure if he has the fuel to make it, as everyone's coming out of pit road crazy. I saw some 3 wide there. Nanako's season has not gone well, and this won't help him if he doesn't get to pit road on his fuel tank. And Ellison, in fact, is going to get out of pit road ahead of Adam Flickinger. The lack of draft did not help the 88. And he's going to come out right in front of RJ Bishop, as Nanako will make it to pit road. So James Ellison is in what is potentially going to be the race lead. And I believe it is, as Carter Friesen's the first of his group off of pit lane. And there's Ellison off of turn 2. So now we'll have to see if the tire game is really going to matter that much, as Friesen will come out right in front of Adam Flickinger. And Adam will be able to pin Friesen down here for at least a lap, as the tires have to warm up. But Ellison is not home free. He's not out of draft range. And you can see right there, only 181 There's almost 185 for them, and there's the Nako coming out of pit road just now. So we'll see what he's able to do if he gets any draft at all. But James Ellison is your race leader. We're at 14 to go. We're going to take one quick step aside and be back for the remainder of the debut race here at Auto Club. It looks like it's going to go green from the start to the finish. We're back at Auto Club. We're coming to 11 to go as the rest of the pack is catching up to James Ellison as he takes 11 to go. Now the big question is, will this have saved Ellison's tires at all leading this field? Carter Friesen is closing up from second place, but he's currently fighting off RJ Bishop, and that is helping Ellison hold on to his lead, as no one has been able to get close enough to make a move. Now, if we look at the differences right here, everyone is in draft up to Logan York, who's in 17th. But then the gap is big enough from 17th to 18th to where Bradley Ream will not be getting draft from them. In fact, Elijah Gordon might be losing Zach Rogers. But Ellison continues to lead. Now we're officially at 10 to go. Friesen in second, Bishop third, Michael Markle up to fourth place. Adam Flickinger, Keith Rich, Donovan Cage, Jeremiah Dwayne, Nate Rogers, Jesse Turner, your top 10 at the line. As Charles Sanford, Yale Carrillo, Dylan Thomas, Greg Torres, and Zach Rogers are at the back of this top 15. As it appears Gordon and York are just barely clinging to life here. As Bishop makes another move on Carter Friesen for second place. And the more these two fight, the harder it's going to be to get to Ellison. Now Friesen knows he's got one lap of an advantage on the 48, but the question is, how much of an advantage is that one lap? By the way, Nanako came out of pit road just outside the top 30. I believe you can see he's in pack range. He sits in 30th right now with the freshest set of tires. We'll see if he goes anywhere from there. I believe that's around where he was running anyways. And as the top four get single file, Bishop will make another move here at 8 to go. But Friesen blocks him. He wants the bottom line and a chance to get a run on James Ellison. Top 5, top 6, I think, single file right now. And now Michael Markle will make a move on Bishop, and that should give Friesen the chance he needs to make a move on third-year vet James Ellison. Ellison has been looking for that first career victory for a long time, 2 full seasons. Can he get it done here at Auto Club? Literally pulling a Jimmy Johnson if he does it. But Friesen isn't going anywhere, and Bishop has really pulled away from Michael Markle. Battle is on again for 5th. Adam Flickinger, Jeremiah Dwayne, and Nate Rogers is currently the top part-time Cup Series driver in the field. Zach Rogers, Charles Sanford right behind them. It could be a part-time winner if things get crazy. We're at 6 to go. Friesen biding his time. Friesen, a driver for Junior Motorsports in the Cup Series. He drives the 25. Came very close to an opportunity at winning in the Cup Series last week at Vegas. But could he get the Truck Series win here first? Still single file. Time is running out. Friesen's just trying to set himself up the right way. They're coming to 5 laps to go at Auto Club. As Adam Flickinger is going to be put to the outside by Jeremiah Dwayne, who's looking for 5th place. Meanwhile, fight is on for 16th between Logan York and Elijah Gordon. That has pushed them away from the top 15 pack. As we'll see if Ream has a chance to catch those two now that they are side by side. Bishop makes a move on Friesen there, going into 1. That gives a little bit of a gap for Ellison. Now, what are these lap times they're running? They're basically running even times right now. Is Friesen perhaps a little too close? And there you see again, just kind of inching away from Carter Friesen is Ellison. 4 laps to go at the line. And what was a crazy race, a lot of passing in the beginning, the tire strategy has really taken away from that. Or maybe it's just we've got all the top trucks at the front of the field now. 3 laps to go. Ellison's been leading since pit stops ended. There's the move by Friesen off of turn 4. And Bishop will go with him. Is this it? Bishop's going to make it 3 wide for the race lead into turn 1. This is going to change everything. How much of a run will Ellison get off the corner? Friesen's going to clear him. And now Markle is drafting with Bishop. Here comes Jeremiah Dwayne from 5th place. At the line, it'll be 2 to go. Ooh, Bishop slides up. He gets tight. He gets loose. 3 wide there as Friesen's got the advantage on the top side. Here comes Flickinger. Here comes Keith Rich. Nate Rogers. Friesen leads at 2 to go. Ellison on the outside of Bishop there, 2 by 2. Can Ellison get back to Friesen and make a move for the lead? This is Friesen's first time out front this entire run. Ellison got the draft. He's going to clear RJ Bishop into turn 3. Here comes Jeremiah Dwayne now on the outside. He's looking for 3rd. The white flag is in the air at Auto Club. Who is going to get the W as Ellison's looking for it at the white flag? Ellison to the inside, Friesen on the outside. An advantage, James Ellison in the turn 1. He runs a bit of a higher line there, trying to get some kind of advantage. Does Friesen get the run on the top side? Dwayne to the outside behind Friesen. Bishop on the inside behind Ellison. They're side by side into turn 3. Even, neck and neck, looking for their first career wins. It's Ellison, it's Friesen. Who's gonna get there first? It's so close. So close. What does the ticker say? Carter Friesen gets the win at Auto Club by mere inches over James Ellison. And that is the closest Ellison has come in his career to a Truck Series win, and it just wasn't enough. Jeremiah Dwayne 3rd, RJ Bishop 4th, Michael Markle 5th, Nate Rogers 6th, Keith Rich 7th, Donovan Cage 8th, Yale Carrillo 9th, and Adam Flickinger rounds out the top 10. How close was this? 1/1000th of a second. Ellison cannot lose a race any closer than that, unless it's a tie. But Carter Friesen gets it done in what is arguably probably going to be the finish of the season. And that's the first Truck Series rookie driver win. Technically, Andrew Rich is a Truck Series rookie. He won at Daytona, but he's got Cup experience. So that's the first truck rookie win in my eyes, but by 1/1000th of a second at that, guys. My goodness. That was incredible, to say the least. And I'm just going to save this stuff here and now because I want to just see how close this really was. Let's take a look. This race went green from flag to flag. Oh my goodness, look at this. That is so close. You can't see it from there. I mean, here you can kind of see it. What a photo finish, man. by a nose. By a nose, man. There you can see it's a little bit better, but you can see Friesen's car is just an inch ahead. And Ellison got the better run, or he was going faster. He was closing in on him. But man, oh man, what a finish, man. Photo finish for third, too, between Dwayne and Bishop. You see only 12 1,000 separating them. Any other crazy photo finishes here? Any margins I should be looking at? 20 seconds, 16 1,000s. 17 1,000s right here for 31st. Wow. Oh, tough race for Lucas Catano. He was strong in the beginning, but fell to 41st by the end of it. But man, I hope the Cup race lives up to the 63 laps of action tomorrow night. In the Cup Series, we had a photo finish between Nico Tringali and Austin Elves last year. Boy, oh boy, I'm looking forward to it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this race. What a great clean green race here, 38 laps at Auto Club. And I will see you all tomorrow night for the 5th Cup Series race in the 2020 NRSL Digital Storm Cup Series. Peace out.